Ragdoll will hold a conversation with you at any time during the 4 hours per day she's awake.
Mine never shuts up. Lol. So, how vocal are actually ragdolls?
Well, we decided to find out. A while back, we did a video about myth busting, and there we mentioned that we found on the internet that
Ragdoll cats. Ragdoll cats are very quiet by nature. Their voice is soft and musical. That got us thinking, is this information true, or our cats are really broken?
because our cats are definitely very, very vocal. You probably cannot tell by Bluebell right now, but we sure have a lot of clips of him meowing. 𝗃𝗧𝗅𝗍 is not as loud, but she is still very, very vocal. But again, we just didn't know if it's just our cats or ragdolls in general.
So we went on Facebook and decided to ask the cat owners, and not just any cat owners. We went to the biggest ragdoll owners group that we know on Facebook. It has 25,000 members, so we think that would be a nice size of data to compare.
We created a poll and it included 6 options and people could choose multiple ones if they have multiple cats as well. And these are the results that we got so far. So far we received 799 votes, with 67% of them being on the vocal scale. And in particular, 470 of those people answered that the cat is vocal and likes to chat to them multiple times a day.
The results of this poll correspond very nicely to the experience that we have from owning 2 ragdoll cats, which are definitely somewhere quite high up on the vocal scale. It does go against the article that we read about ragdolls being very quiet and having soft meows.
And reassures us that our cats aren't broken.
Or are they?
Of course, there was quite a big proportion of the people that responded with saying that their cats aren't very vocal or not even vocal at all.
And now, the fun part. We're going to read the comments that we received under the poll, and some of them, honestly guys, they are hilarious. Mon read me a few of them yesterday, but there's plenty more since then. So we're gonna go through the best ones today.
Loud girl follows me around yelling.
If he ain't screaming, he ain't having a good time. Wow, Blue was having a blast.
And this is the idea that she will never get even a sliver of our honoring
Ours is sassy. If you tell her no for something like jumping on the table, she meows back like, I do what I want. I can hold a conversation with my creators all day long. When I first got my boy as a baby, he meowed incessantly, to the point at which I remember telling my husband I wasn't sure I could handle it because he just never stopped. But thankfully, he grew out of his crying stage and now happily chats whenever you talk to him, but is quiet otherwise.
Oh, I really hope these guys get to that stage one day.
I don't know how old this cat was,
Yeah.
but yes, they are almost 2, so we'll see if that happens to Bluebell.
Sometimes we actually try to talk to them and they respond quite a lot, but they still talk on all the other times as well, when we don't talk to them. Speaking of meowing.
Can you hear that? That's Bluebell just woke up. But then there was a few of comments like this one. She talks a lot but has a very quiet voice. I think the volume of ragdoll meows is what is meant by quiet, not that they don't talk much. So that is another option that people have mentioned as well, that their ragdolls do meow, but it is very quiet. And another one of those, Priest tries, you see his mouth move but nothing comes out. Most you get is a raspy whisper. He's broken.
That's cute.
Mine hardly meows, but when he does, it's a chirp meow and not very loud. Someone said, I had read that they were very quiet before getting a ragdoll too, so I was surprised with how vocal our Daisy is. And all her meows sound similar and super whiny, so I can't tell her mood by them.
That's a good one. I chose extremely vocal one, but mine even meows in her sleep, so I think she's past extreme. We probably have to add like extra option.
Yeah.
The two 15-year-old boys are very vocal, especially in the middle of the night, right in your ear.
I chose very vocal, but I'd say for my boyfriend, he's extremely vocal. He just loves yelling at him for some reason. I think he will like this one.
Go on.
Stands in the hallway or other rooms screaming because he wants me in there where he can see me, and I want to be in a different room.
Bluebell. So he's so cheeky because he knows where the toys are, and he always goes to the bedroom by the cupboard and just stands there looking at me through the door and meows because he wants to show me his new toys.
Yeah, has a lot to say right away in the morning, and when I get home from work he always tells me about his day. And the last one, I've got two loud talking / singing ragdolls. I think they missed the quiet gene.
Okay, so to round it all up, guys, as you can see, it can go either way. You can have a very vocal ragdoll or very quiet ragdoll, with a main majority being extremely vocal and talking all the time. So don't take anything that you read on the internet for granted. As you can see, ragdolls and cats in general, or animals in general, are individuals.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave us a like down below. It does help us out a lot. And leave us a comment letting us know how vocal is your cat.
I'd love to hear some crazy stories about your cat talking to you at night, or talking to you like right into your ear, or any weird stories about your cat talking. In any ways, that's all we prepared for you today, guys. We hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Bye.